Young Thug's girlfriend is leaving after this new leak. I know we've all seen these leaks and they just progressively get worse and worse. He really just pillow talking on every single call, just saying too much. This looks to be the straw that broke the camel's back when it comes to his girl. Maybe this is too far to come back from, but we about to find out. And also, I recently just started a Discord, so I will be putting the link to that at the bottom of this video. But other than that, let's get into the video.
What's poppin', y'all? Before I can even get into the full-on interview, which I'm trying to do a breakdown of, you guys see I'm not even at my setup to get everything done properly, but we're gonna get it done while we're on the road. Young Thug had a new leak, the newest leak today, after the interview that he did with Big Bank yesterday, is with none other than Mariah the Scientist. And if you watch my previous video when I talk about Future, one point that I made there was, yo, he's talking about having his kids all grown. Mariah the Scientist, what if she wants kids in the future? Is that something that's going to mess with her at all? Or is she down to never have kids? Keep in mind, she's in a good spot in her career right now. But that is funny because this is what it touches on. So we're going to listen to this audio. I haven't really listened to much of this yet. I wanted to hold off on it to get my first reaction. And then I'm going to bring you why this is so important. More important than anything else that's leaking, even though it's just, we think it's just relationship drama. What about the stuff with Future? What about the stuff with Drake? All of that stuff should be more important, right? Well, no, because the only person that matters to Young Thug that he cares about is her. He doesn't care about anybody else. And we're going to get into it. First, let's start playing this.
Hello.
Sandwich, what you doing?
That's it, laid down. My heart beating.
You at home?
Yeah, I'm at home.
What's up with you, baby? I miss your pillow.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting your call. So my heart is beating fast right now.
Yeah.
Off rip, you already know that the jealousy, the rage that's kicking into Mariah the Scientist right now has got to be high. And you know Young Thug was feeling himself when this chick picked up the phone. I mean, she picked up the phone giddy. You could hear the butterflies fluttering their wings inside her stomach. Like, that's how excited she was to get a call from him. And you know he felt like the man because he's locked behind bars. He's like, damn, man, I got it. She's answering me with this level of enthusiasm. Keep in mind, we don't know what this other chick got going on. Mariah the Scientist, she held it down for sure. But she probably had a lot of things to make sure that she handled with her own career.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I make you feel like that for sure.
Crazy.
I wonder what the fuck your heart gonna do when I see you.
Oh my God, I don't know. Know what I would do.
I wonder what
Oh my
shit gonna do.
gosh. You said what?
I wonder what your shit gonna do when I see you.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Why do you think it's ridiculous? I like it.
I mean, it's good, but like, it still happens. Like, what? For like 2 years.
Yeah, it's definitely been 2 years.
That's crazy.
Yes. When you plan on having kids? Like what age?
This is like, it sounds like he don't usually talk to her. You know what I'm saying? And then immediately saying, when do you plan on having kids? What is that? What's the helly?
Can you get out?
Tell you. Fact.
When you come home, I have kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's it?
I love you,
Monday.
nigga.
Maybe more.
Yeah, today Monday.
Oh boy, this is bad. He brought up the conversation about kids. And
Yeah, bro thought he was about to get some nasty talk. He was trying to get some nasty talk on the phone. That's what it sounded like. And she just wanted to giggle and laugh and be like, oh my God, so crazy. I'm talking like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. This shit is kind of weird. It was odd.
he was on the phone with Mariah the Scientist talking about, Yeah, I had all my kids grown. So now, how does Mariah the scientist feel listening to this? Because keep in mind, some people will say, well, she knew that Young Thug was talking to other chicks because this leaked before. So I'm going to play you guys this clip. And it was him talking to his homie. This leaked, I believe, December of 2024 or sometime around there. I don't remember. Yeah, December of 2024, where he said he was talking to like 10 other chicks, but he talks about how much Mariah the scientist loves him. This is all important context that we got to get out the way.
I talked to Mariah today. She's like, man, she said she feel better from talking to you.
For sure.
You got her in her feelings, man.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying she loves you, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like overly.
Yeah, like too much. Sometimes too much.
What? Like it scares you how much?
Yeah. Cause it's like, damn, if I do something, if I like smack me up, if I smack something or something like that, you probably be devastated. And that's the part that I don't like when it's like when you feel like me being the nigga that I always been is devastating, detrimental to you. That's when it's like you too deep. But I'm in love with her though, for sure, 100%. Like I ain't even studying doing that, but I know me. I know, nigga get out, nigga gonna be back to
moving around. Yeah.
You're gonna be moving around. You're gonna be just handling business just because you're moving around. So you know how that go. But
yeah,
for the most part, I ain't even been calling no other girl. I ain't called no other girl in like a week.
Really?
I ain't called no other girl in like a week. These niggas live in different worlds, bruh. He said, nah, I'm holding it down. I haven't called another girl in a week. What the helly? What the fucky? You like a week? Nigga, if you say I ain't call another girl in 6 months, 3 months, something, a week. Yeah.
No girl. And I usually call at least 10 girls every time I get on the phone just to like kill time.
Yeah. A lot of girls hit me up. Asia hit me up out of the blue. What was the girl with the freckles? Remember her?
Yeah, Latasha.
Yeah, she hit me up.
Look,
Nigga too happy. He said, yeah, Latasha. Oh no. This is terrible. Terrible. Honestly, Mariah the scientist, she kind of looked like an idiot. She kind of looked dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, she dumb, but she not dumb. Because the nigga was locked up for 3 years. And for us to, like, chances are, like, mathematically speaking, even though Thug is probably sending her bread, she was calling him, talking to him, she probably let another nigga smack one time. If we just being honest, she probably let another nigga smack one time. I feel like for her, she really kind of hold it down. Maybe she didn't. But at the same time, for you to be in a place where you going to let your nigga call other girls, talk to other girls, smash other girls and shit, like, you in a position of power. You could really do whatever you want. And that nigga just going to send you bread and, you know what I mean? So, hey, I'm not going to lie. I feel like if he don't hold it down, which he probably didn't, which he probably not doing even right now, then she need to get up out of there. Like, you probably got enough money off this nigga.
When I come out tonight, I'm gonna call her. When I come out tonight, I'm gonna call you.
Now this is bad. This is bad because sure, he says like, yo, I haven't even talked to a girl. Like here's the quotes, because you may not get really good audio out of this. He says, I ain't been calling no other girls for the most part. I ain't calling no other girls in like a week. And I usually call at least 10 other girls when I get on the phone just to kill time. He can't use this just to kill time excuse with this call because you're bringing up kids. And you're bringing up when you get out. You're going to give her kids. And yo, when are you planning on having kids? That's a different type of conversation than just killing time. That ain't even flirting. That's just, we didn't hear that conversation with Mariah the Scientist. Granted, like I said, these people are cutting up clips and they're releasing them to mess with Young Thug. And you got to keep in mind, there was also a previous interaction that Young Thug had, not only in his jail cell, but here. This leaked. This was, Mariah the Scientist was one of the pictures here, but it was Young Thug's jail cell with all the images that he had. And in the video, when they were like ransacking his cell, the fans found out that this is a photo of Jerica Carlay, who was at Young Thug's ex-girlfriend that he was with for a long time. She was even on the Slime Language tape or EP, or not even an EP. That was like a tape/album. So Jerica Carlay was there. You know, that caused some issues because that's not just some other girl that he's talking to. That's his ex-girlfriend. More than that, there was the chick Leena Sayed. Leena Sayed is Devin Haney's baby daddy, ex-wife, wife. I don't know their current situation, but she was all over Thug. And he's like, man, you know what that's about. So the video leaked first. And then he talked about it, and he said, I can have that little ish right now if I wanted it. But she been pushing the P harder than dudes. LOL, that's the twin. I got who I want. This is somewhat of an apology, but letting people know, like, hey, I'm messing with Mariah the Scientist, and I could have her, but she's just a homie. He said, me and Twin was talking about some whole other serious stuff. I don't know why she spoke on loving other people or anything else, because ain't giving no F about no hoes or dudes. I'm the capital P, LOL. That's my twin and nothing else. Never have, never will. So this is him like trying to play the fence. And you know this created problems in the home for him with Mariah the Scientist. But Leena Sayed responds and says, that video's before I met my BD. I would never talk to Thug or any other man. We know she's just full of lies. She sat there right in front of Thug's face and fake tears.
Yeah. I remember that video. She was like, I want to be with you. And he was like, what about old boy? I don't want nobody else but you. Bro, just hopping on me. That's what I'm saying. I can't understand how niggas be sharing shorties. Why are you marrying a girl that used to be with Thug? Calling this nigga in jail, bro. Why are you marrying her? All the women in the world, why are you marrying her? It already seems like she, like, I don't know, man. You can't marry a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she went from Young Thug to you, now a boxer, like, if you were a regular dude, it could be like, okay, maybe she just loved me type ish. But you only rocking with rich niggas. You only fucking with rich niggas. And that is a red flag. It means you probably a gold digger. You're not dating people because they're great people. You're dating great people that are also rich. You know what I'm saying? That's number one priority, rich. And how you keep getting in the sight of rich niggas all the time. I'm sure there's plenty of women that want to be in that sphere, want to be around rich niggas, be seen by rich niggas, be wifed up by rich niggas, all this shit. How you always end up in the mix? You know what I'm saying? That's like striking lightning striking twice. You know what I'm saying? I always say it is just as hard to be an NBA wife as it is to be in the NBA, nigga. Just as hard. And not all of them niggas married, so probably harder. You know what I mean? So lightning striking twice don't really make no sense. You searching, digging, scraping for that shit. You feel me?
We believe anything she's got to say. But she goes on to say, LOL, I'm nobody's twin. I'm 100% down for my baby daddy with whatever he do and whoever else he F with. And that.
And whoever else he F with? Okay. Her mind is fried. She's fucking fried, cooked. Yeah. See, I get why they with her, because she is there for the bread, and she gonna let a nigga do whatever he want. I'm down for my baby daddy and whatever he do and whoever else he fuck with. What does that even mean? What? So you just freely giving away the information that you probably letting your nigga fuck other bitches? You just freely giving out that information? That's some shit like, Batman got to pull out of you, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of torture, you know what I mean? You can't just give it away off rip. You got to get waterboarded a couple of times and be like, okay, I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Well, okay.
That's why y'all mad. Keep in mind, this Mariah the Scientist has to deal with all of this in public, and she was getting hate while holding Young Thug down. Like all of her, like chicks, look at this, 56K likes. Mariah the Scientist at court today supporting Young Thug. Beautiful girl spending her youth in courtrooms.
Motherfuckers. The truth is though, Mariah the Scientist got all the benefits of dating Young Thug, while she didn't even need to date Young Thug. All she had to do is pick up the phone and call the nigga every once in a while. And he probably gonna wire her some bread and everything all finesy daisy. You know what I'm saying? That's the best case scenario. Unless you get caught, hopping on some metikers. If that, then, you fuck right there. But yeah, she was in her bag. Y'all capping. Like, y'all wouldn't go to the courtrooms for maybe 100 bands a month, maybe. Nigga probably throwing her dumb money. Shit, boy. And you don't even need to see the nigga. You don't even need to touch the nigga. That's the crazy part.
You've got somebody saying success rate for holding guys down while in your prime is horrendous. 9 out of 10, they'll alley-oop your best years in the garbage because they can move on with a new chick at 40. Start over. I hate when good suburban women do ish like this. And this was getting a lot of engagement.
That's true, though. But he was in jail. She was getting her money up. If he leave her, yes, this is part of her prime, but I'm sure she can have another 3 years of prime, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 years of prime left. And in this portion of her prime, she's getting money off this nigga, I'm sure.
So people were messing with her. And keep in mind, Mariah the Scientist, she also brought out Young Thug at Lollapalooza. And listen to what she had to say when she brought him out.
Y'all make some noise for this beautiful lady. What's up? Thanks, baby. You're welcome. Thank you.
I waited a long 2.5 years to be able to do that. Okay, but my man is free now.
So she talking about, my man is free now. I waited so long to do that. And yeah, here's the tweet that Young Thug said in response to Leena Sayed. And here as well.
I'm capital P for real. The last thing I'm going to do is fall for a hoe. I might fuck with a bitch. I might give a bitch this and that and that and this and do all that. But falling for a hoe, actual falling down for a hoe, no search key. That shit small shit, fool. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't seem like small-ish when it comes to Mariah the Scientist, because this was last night after the interview that he did, which he might have been trying to get in front of it, but this was also after the Future leak. After the Future leak which is when he's talking to Mariah the Scientist, but talking about other chicks' situations. And he says, my baby, I was wrong, and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything, and I will do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is, and I hope I haven't lost you forever. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl and feels bad about all of this. Please give her peace. They are not going to give her peace. And especially he's got Whack 100 on his tail, who is not messing around. He is.
Hell no. I watched something yesterday and Whack 100 was like, oh, Mariah, wait till you see what we dropping soon, bro. Wait till you see what he's saying he'll do with other shorties, or him saying he'll leave you for this girl if that girl was an option and shit. Like, Whack 100, that's one nigga you don't want no beef with, bro. You do not want no beef with, because that nigga gonna take it there. He gonna tear your shit apart. If you have something to tear apart, that is. You know what I'm saying?
Is hell-bent on ruining this guy's life for what he did to P. And you can see this is the only individual that he's replied to, had any level of love for, had any care or understanding for what she had going through or losing her. Because let's look at these other people, right? Like he was talking about all new junkies in OTF. Just know I'm the one sent Brian Steele to help him on my dime. Dog, you haven't said, what have you really said about Dirk? Dirk is facing murder for hire. And he's got a Fed case. That's worse than what you had. Yet here you're talking to Dirk. You're not even saying like, yo, my fault, Dirk. Like, we locked in. I'm just supporting him. No, you're going and battling at OTF. Who cares what some OTF lower level members say? Unless you got a call that Dirk said, yo, that was telling what you did on that jail call, so I'm not messing with you anymore. But Dirk's facing far worse than you were ever facing, and you were getting upset at Future for not doing a Free Thug show. So clearly you don't really care about Lil Durk like that. And then the Rollo situation, right? They already didn't mess with each other, but he doesn't care about anybody else. He's just talking about rats, and which is funny because of the situation that he had right now. But Gunna, he's talking about, man, F Gunna, I'll never forgive him. He's talking about YSL Obama, who we're hearing new names. I thought he was talking about Obama, the actual administration. But the only time you see Young Thug be like, damn, is with Mariah the Scientist. That's the last thing that he's holding on to. And it's the only thing that he's got left. And the situation that Mariah the Scientist is in right now, she is above Young Thug, not historically, not catalog-wise, maybe not even level of stardom, but currently, if we do a heat check, Mariah the Scientist's career has been up, 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 up. She just sold like, 37K first week.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I still couldn't name one Mariah the Scientist song, you know. But then again, I'm not her motherfucking demographic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
which we don't know how much of Young Thug's bots contributed to that. Who knows? But she does have a hit currently. So she has a hit song. All the girls are loving her, which, you know, it means all the guys, they're trying to get with her, which they have been ever since Young Thug got with her, of course. But the situation she's in is she's probably willing to take less ish. And this is the first time that she's hearing the actual conversation. Because you got to think, the way that Young Thug spun that interview, the amount of manipulation that he was trying to do in that interview, which failed unless you were somebody that really falls for stuff quite easily, is the same thing he was running on her. He was probably like, man, you know, like I talked to these chicks about this and that, and I was wrong for that. But, you know, like she's not hearing what is being said. That's different. Hearing what's being said and it being public and spread and having to deal with that wound again and again and again and again. Even Cardi B couldn't handle it. And Cardi B seems
with the shits
a lot more poised to handle something like that than Mariah the Scientist. So if Young Thug loses Mariah the Scientist, I think he's liable to crash out and do something that would send him back. And that's why I think they're leaking the Mariah the Scientist stuff after yesterday, because they realized, oh, this guy doesn't care about any of these people. But the only thing he's been focused on is his family and Mariah the Scientist. He can't fall back on his career, or he didn't hit the ground running with his career, even though in that interview, we'll talk about the interview in a separate video. But I think they're trying to destroy this relationship. And this Mariah the Scientist, if she was devastated with that and what he was saying to other dudes, hearing this thing, especially a conversation, and Young Thug is the one that initiated it. He's talking about having kids with this chick. And Young Thug, I don't even remember the last time Young Thug had a kid. It had to be at least 10 years. And what is he going to say? Oh, nah, you know, I was capping to her. You know, I was telling her what she wanted to hear. She didn't even ask for that. That chick just seemed to be ecstatic that you were even calling her. Like, you could have just rambled on and freestyled and said whatever you wanted, and she would have been blushing. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think that Young Thug cares about anyone right now in the same way that he does about Mariah the Scientist?
Sheesh. I don't think he cares about anybody else besides Mariah the Scientist, if we being honest. I do think that their relationship is gonna go through something, but I don't think she's gonna leave him, bro. I think she gonna let the nigga cheat. I think she already probably knew the nigga was cheating, bro. Like, I feel like she already knew that shit. But she held him down more than a lot of people, and because of that, he probably feels like he really, really wants to be with her. But she'll probably stay. She probably shouldn't. It'll probably be bad plays. You know, she's up right now when it comes to the music and shit. Like, you know, she could find someone that wouldn't cheat on her. But then again, they probably don't got Young Thug money. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.